decided to put on like, you know, the snootiest looking cardigan I had for this review. But then I saw my hair and I said, the hat's still staying on. Hello, my little filmer dudes. My name is Ivan Montero, and thank you for joining me on my journey to watch every TV show ever created. Not really, but we are going to get close. I love Tina Fey. I love her so much that I feel that if I were to ever do drag racing, I don't think I ever will, but if I were to, I feel like that she would be my drag muse. I love her so much, and I would kill it. My love for her is pretty much almost to the point where, in my opinion, she could do no wrong. And if she does, she must have been drunk. There are very rare occasions in which that happens for me, however, for the first time in a long time, Tina Fey has produced something that, plain and simple, is weak. It's weak. This product was weak, and there's no other way to say it. Compared to pretty much anything else that she has produced, anything else that she has ever made, this might be the worst, which is quite harsh to say, but that's why I also said compared to the beginning, because it's not bad. It's just it's weak. It's weak, and compared to the rest, it's not good. And I should know, because I even ranked all of Tina Fey's TV shows, which is really not that much, but if I were to do it again, this would be at the very bottom. But you can go ahead, watch that video. Selfish promotion. But as I was watching the 4 seasons, I felt like I was waiting for this show to finally begin. It sort of felt like I was stuck in this endless pre-show that was gearing up for the main event, and the main event never arrived because most of those main events happened off screen. And the episodes that we are given were spent most of that time telling us what happened in those off-screen events. So now we're dealing with the aftermath of those off-screen events while also learning about those off-screen events simultaneously, and it doesn't really quite fit together. And honestly, I kind of prefer to see the off-screen events that transpire that lead us to each episode, because each set of episodes, because it's 2 per season, each set of episodes, there's a jarring sudden shift in the characters' tones and how they act and how they speak and feel, and it's just really weird. Because again, there's a couple of months that happen in between each set of episodes. A good 3 months of character development, but we're just watching the aftermath and again, being told about these events. It's a lot to tell, not a lot of show. Low-key feels like a little bit of a waste in my opinion, because right as it's about to get good, the episode kind of just ends and then skips on to the next season. Next season as in the next season of the year. There's 4 seasons. It's not like TV seasons. I don't know if y'all knew that, but it's talking about like summer, spring, fall, and winter. I think that's the order. Nope. Honestly, it is a little tough writing a story of this caliber with these themes. In this day and age, most young folk are actually rooting for forever love, myself included. So seeing anyone who is deliberately destroying their family, and not just their family, but their life, their friends' lives, and they're continually benefiting from that while everyone else around them is suffering and miserable, dealing with their own issues in their own respective relationships. And what's more, you find out more awful things about this individual, and at that point, all bets are off. I don't want to root for this person because now they're happy, but at the same time, they were not putting any effort in to begin with. No spoilies if you don't actually know the story, but it's a famous story. It's in the trailer, so I guess I can say it, but I'm not gonna in case you don't watch trailers. But to me, I kind of just felt offended, because how can you bait me into possibly, maybe feeling positively about this person and giving them a second chance, when in reality, they were shitbagged the entire time. Plus the ending, my God, episode 7 almost lost to me. I didn't really want to finish the series, but then I gave it a night. I slept through the night, and then I said I'll finish it in the morning because I was kind of upset. It's not horrible. but it's weak. It is a very weak ending, and there were many opportunities to subvert expectations and to do something really awesome with the finale, but they didn't go there. It's just cliche. Not to mention, I, like Anne in the show, called the final twist from a mile away, so when it happened and then it just ends, I don't know, it just kind of left me with a sour aftertaste because the show just ends. And as if you know me, I don't like things that just ends, and this show kind of just ends with a bad aftertaste. It's like the Drake was good, but the aftertaste is awful. The writing overall is just very weak. The acting was fine. The writing doesn't really allow for any standout moments for the actors, which in my opinion was part of its downfall. There needs to be standout moments because that trailer, I saw that trailer. It was a mid trailer. I knew this wasn't going to be that good because there wasn't anything funny in the trailer. There wasn't anything interesting about the trailer. There were no standout moments, and there are no standout moments for the actors in this show. It's definitely the weakest thing that Tina Fey has ever produced, and she's not to carry the blame alone. No, no, no. She might have been drunk, but joining her this time was Tracy Wickfield, who is a longtime friend and collaborator with Tina Fey, and she also is a creator of Great News, a sitcom about a news station, and it was canceled way too early. And also Lang Fisher, co-creator of Never Have I Ever on Netflix. This show was a triple effort, and where usually there's strength in numbers, there might have been too many cooks in the kitchen. Still, I commend these creators for trying to do a remake, modern day remake of the 1981 film starring Carol Burnett and Alan Alda titled, guess what, The Four Seasons. I've never seen it, but it's currently on Netflix, so maybe I'll give it a go. I am intrigued to see how this one is compared to the show. Overall though, there are really no real compelling themes to be found in this show. It's just a bunch of rich people going on vacation every season, and that's honestly a lot of vacation and a lot of money being spent. And I won't lie, it's a little tough watching a show about rich people going on vacation when you got next month's rent, insurance, and other random bills to stress about. There's no real relatability here, so it's not an enjoyable show on that part. Perhaps this might strike the right chord for someone else. It didn't do anything for me. Like I said, this show isn't bad, but it isn't a fun time. I did not have fun. I audibly said, I'm not having fun. The acting was pretty good. I guess it was good. It was fine. It was fine. At least from Coleman Domingo, it was pretty good. And again, it's not bad. They did fine, and it's just fine. And I say it often in today's climate. Awesome is great. Great is good. Good is all right. And anything below that is just fine. And fine is okay. And okay is not good. So fine is not good. In the end, I give The Four Seasons a 7.7 out of 10. Have you seen The Four Seasons on Netflix? Let me know if you have. Let me know what your thoughts were on the show. Did you enjoy it? Did I miss the point? I don't think I did. I am giving this a high C+ rating out of my love for Tina Fey and Coleman Domingo. Otherwise, I think I would give it a little bit lower because it gets the ending. The ending just falls, just caves. It just caves entirely in episode 7 and 8. It's not good. Not a good ending, but the show doesn't really deserve to be on any worst lists. It's just very weak. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got. My social media links are in the description below, and I will see you next time. You've just been Montified.